Salute, 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 salute. Movie Talk Pod. I'm back in the building. Wow, it's crazy. I haven't been on this particular podcast in almost a year. The last time I recorded was March. Time flies. Wow, it doesn't even seem like it because so many days I've been saying like, yo, I'm about to get the movie talk. I'm about to get I'm about to turn up on my movie talk pod. I'm about to turn up on my movie talk pod. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, wow, a whole damn year done went by damn near. You know what I mean? Since I recorded, and it really don't seem like that. A lot has happened. We done, coronavirus came. We done went on a lockdown, middle of a pandemic. The president was acting crazy. You know what I mean? It just was a lot going on. Um, and I also started another podcast with my dog Seven called The Popular Nobody. So if you want to check that out, please feel free to jump over there and check it out. Because initially when I started this podcast, I just wanted to talk about talk about anything movie related, whether it be actors or just whatever. Like real not actors, but I wanted to come on here and talk about movies and you know what I'm saying, even sprinkle some TV shows in there. You know what I mean? So that's the goal of this podcast. That's why it's called Movie Talk. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to get on here, and I also wanted to create some type of interaction between me and my fans. To where as you guys email me, yo, check this out, or yo, we should do this pod. I mean this movie next or something like that, so that's the goal. You know what I mean? And like I said, I did start another podcast called The Popular Nobodies, but at first I was like, well, you know what, being that I got the new podcast with my dog Seven, we'll just integrate, as opposed to me having what I mean, two podcasts or three podcasts or whatever. Because initially, before I even started the podcast, the Popular Nobodies podcast, I had a podcast called Jack Talk, which I still do. And it's crazy because with podcasting, you know what I'm saying? Each of those podcasts, you may listen and be like, damn, three podcasts, but each of those podcasts is different. I talk about different things. Like, I don't really talk about movies. I don't talk about movies on the other two podcasts. This podcast is strictly movies. You know what I mean? But I really feel like now I'm starting from scratch. You know what I mean? So, again, if you listen to a couple of previous episodes, my goal is to even make it better, because back when I started this, I didn't necessarily, I don't know, maybe this fresh start will be what this podcast need. I'm back. Um, and again, I my goal is to just come on here and just talk shit about movies, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether I like it, don't like it. Mainly, I'm gonna just come on here and just talk about movies that I like, movies that I've seen, new movies, old movies, classic movies. You know what I mean? Just talk movie talk, So, you know, if it's maybe if it's something like I feel like I'm spoiling, you know what I'm saying? But if I come on here and I talk about, Friday, some shit that came out in 1995, I'm just talking about the overall movie. Like, yo, let's just talk about the movie. It's not no spoilers in it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's that as far as spoilers. And also, like I said, this is not no political correct podcast. I'm not a movie critic. You know what I'm saying? Even though I would like them to send me some screeners so I could see the movies early and then, you know what I'm saying, give my little critique and shit, because I really do watch a lot of movies. But the whole point is just to come on here and just create a platform to where I can come on here and talk shit about movies and get some interaction with the people who want to hear me, talk shit about movies. And if y'all got some movies to refer me, just hit the email and I'll damn sure watch it. And if I seen it, I'll just come on here and I'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that with that. And like I said, once again, just we gonna just talk movies and shit, man. Everything film on this podcast. So I'm back. I just wanted to kind of update you guys on what's going on, and like I said, again, this is really me just starting over, you know what I'm saying? And again, if you listen, man, go on my Instagram. My name is Rick underscore BHR. Like, I'm from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for a podcast for it to be critiqued, then hey, this actor, he didn't hit his mark. Oh, I can tell he looked nervous in that scene, man. No, I'm just coming here to talk some shit about movies, some of my favorite movies, joke, laugh, and do that type of thing. I'm not getting too, in depth with the specifics. I'm just giving you an overall view on the movie and, pretty much recommend it because I do feel like I watch, it's I feel like that's a good thing. Like, I might watch something. I might watch a movie, right? Let's say I watch an urban type movie. I'm just using this as an example. Let's say I watch Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? But somebody who never seen Boys in the Hood or never would have thought to watch Boys in the Hood, maybe by them hearing me talk about it on this podcast, they will go and they will check it out. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's just like that sometimes. Sometimes people may not necessarily feel like a movie is for them, so they don't give it a chance. But then if they watch it, they could be like, "Oh shit, I relate to this shit," or "I understand it," or whatever. It's funny, whatever the case. Sometimes a lot of people will write a movie off and say, "Oh no, that's not for me." Even me, you know what I'm saying? I might look at a movie and be like, nah, I ain't gonna watch that. But one of you guys could email it and say, yo, check this movie out. I watch it and then be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? So that's the platform and the environment I'm trying to create with this podcast. You know what I mean? So hopefully if you guys come across this podcast, anybody new or anybody who might have checked out a previous episode, interact with me. You know what I'm saying? Like help me grow some legs on this thing so I can start moving forward with it. You know what I mean? Again, like movies are like a passion of mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting right now, I'm sitting downstairs. We just got some new carpet in my basement and they painted the walls and stuff. I'm actually gonna order some movie posters. I do got a Black Panther poster up, and I got a Pulp Fiction joint. But I'm about to order like a couple more movie posters from my favorite movies. You know what I'm saying? I got the 100 I got a 100-inch screen down here. It's like I really like movies. So I really would like you guys to interact with me and let's talk some movies, man. Follow me on Instagram, Rick underscore BHR. Hit the email, themovietalkpod at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? And help me build this thing because it's all fun and games. You know what I mean? Also, if you understand the show, you know what I'm saying, and you feel like, yo, you got some advice for the show, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm trying to turn this into something. So if you got some advice for me on a way that I can do it, this particular podcast that might be, helpful to the podcast, feel free to hit me up in the email. All my information will be in the description. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here. I just wanted to tap in with y'all, let y'all know I'm back. And please be on the lookout. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe. I'm on all platforms. And let's turn it up.